Okay, it's time to get real here. No matter what you think about the Cowboys, they're one of the best teams in the NFL. They took a loss week one to the Bucks. Dak got injured, season's over. Then Cooper Rush, 4 games, 4 starts, and has literally won every game. I mean, they did great against the Bengals, and the Bengals are a good team. They did great. Who are playing? About to play against the Ravens here. They beat the Giants. The Giants are looking like a great team. Beat the Commanders. Not a great team, but hey, win's a win here. And then they the score didn't say it, but they destroyed the Rams. Not that I mean, wow. What they've done is really impressive. It's one of the best, if not the best defense in the NFL. Some are the 49ers. I go back and forth sometimes. I'm honestly going to say it's the... I honestly maybe think it's the Cowboys over the 49ers. That's a big statement. It might be the 49ers. But, I mean, their run game has been great all year. One of the top rushing teams in the NFL. And they don't really run it. Today, they ran the ball down the Rams' throats. And it worked. Because Aaron Donald was getting back there for pass rush, and Aaron Donald was playing great today, but hey, you run that ball, it can't be at every place at once, you know. But, well, I mean, it's Aaron Donald, so maybe he can't, but you get my point here. The pass rush for the Cowboys was amazing today, and Stafford is the best quarterback against the blitz in the NFL, and the Cowboys absolutely destroyed him with pass rush, and the pass defense was amazing all day. I mean, they locked them up. They locked the Rams up. Cooper Kupp had one big play, but they locked them up. Outside of those two big passing plays, the Atwell and Cooper Kupp, they were locked up, and Diggs has gotten a lot better. Trayvon Diggs in coverage. Diggs was already a really good corner, but he was not the best in press man coverage. He's improved now. He honestly is a top 3, top 5 corner in the NFL. He's massively improved with that part of his game. He's already a pick artist, and now he's great in that area too. Micah Parsons is obviously one of the best players in the NFL. I mean, the conservative pass game has really worked. With Dak, they always tried an aggressive, deep ball pass game, and most of the time it didn't work because they couldn't hold up a lot of teams' pass rush. And they're still having little issues with that, but it's just better how they're getting the ball out quick. More of a West Coast style of an offense. And is Cooper Rush better than Dak? No, Cooper Rush isn't better than Dak. But they need to keep the same scheme that they're running with Cooper Rush and add it to. They need to run that offense with Dak when he comes back. The West Coast offense is just working better for the Cowboys. They decided to go to that offense with Cooper Kupp and just win game managing style. It's just like, well, what else are we gonna do? We can't throw it deep with him. A power run game and throwing it short. And the play action, they've used the play action a lot more. They barely used the play action with Dak. They're using it a lot with Cooper Rush, and it's just better. it's just better. I mean, I don't know what else to say. With how good the receivers are, it's just, and not having to worry about other teams' pass rush as much because you're getting the ball quicker. It's just working better. And they need to use that same scheme with Dak. And I'm telling you, if they do, they can win the Super Bowl. And I don't know, the last time a West Coast offense has won the Super Bowl, a short passing game. Oh, maybe a couple of years ago, the Patriots. But, yeah, I mean, okay, but you get the point here. But it works, Bill Belichick and Tom Brady know a lot about that. They won 6 Super Bowls with that. And then, of course, the air raid, vertical offense, Tom Brady wins a couple of years later. But hey, I mean, nonetheless, you got to run what's best for your team, and that's just best for the Cowboys offense right now. Dan Quinn, whatever, the pass rush is just that he's built with the Cowboys, all the stunt blitzes, and letting Micah Parsons get to the quarterback, and Cowboys do a lot of different formations, and it's really working. I mean, they run a 3-4. They sometimes go to a 3-3-5. They'll every now and then go to with the 3-3-5 with Micah Parsons kind of walking down as that edge. They'll sometimes go to a 4-2-5 or 3. They go to so many different formations. They're so versatile, and they're so good on defense. They held the Bucs to 19 points with terrible offense all game, giving the Bucs great field position all game, turning the ball over all game. They held them one of the best offenses, they had a really good offense to 19 points. Really one of the best offenses. I mean, they're not scoring as much this year, but it's still a really good offense. Let's just be real here. That's still a really good offense. Then they go to the Bengals. Great offense. We know that. They shut them down to 9 points. They go into the Giants. They shut them down. I know that. I forgot. What was it? It was held in 2013. I forgot. I just know they shut him down and sacked Daniel Jones like 5 or 6 times, something like that. And then I think it may have been 17, 16, I don't know, 13, something like that. And then they absolutely destroyed the Rams' amazing, flashy offense, kind of like the 49ers did, which is why they're a great defense too, and hold them to 10 points. The Rams got 2 big plays all game. They were on lockdown all game. They got 2 big plays. They got a field goal out of one of them, and the other one was a 70-plus yard touchdown. That's all they got. The Cowboys' defense shut them down. They're great in every area. They're physical. They hit hard. They go after you. They stop the run pretty good. Amazing pass rush. Amazing pass defense. They run the ball great, and the receivers are great. They don't have an elite quarterback. I think Dak is good. I don't think he's elite. They don't have an elite quarterback, but they have a good quarterback with Dak, and they're doing pretty good at Cooper Rush. Great running back core. The offensive line is good enough. I mean, it's kind of like the Rams last year. Rams had some injuries on the O-line today, so and all season, so that's kind of holding them back. But, I mean, the Rams' O-line was good enough to make and win the Super Bowl. Cowboys' O-line is good enough. The Bengals' O-line was not good enough. Even if they won it, it still wouldn't have been good enough because you can't have an O-line with that and consistently win Super Bowls. With the pieces the Cowboys have, it's good enough. They're pretty good. They're pretty physical, but they're not as agile as, I think the Cowboys would like their O-line to be. But, hey, nonetheless, I mean, got some good tight ends, Dalton Schultz. So, it's time to consider them a Super Bowl contender. They play the Eagles next week. I can't wait to watch the Eagles offense, the Lions have the number 1 offense at the NFL come today, but that won't stand. So the Eagles are going to have number 1 total offense. The Cowboys might have number 1 total defense. Whatever it is, the Eagles are probably the best offense in the NFL. Maybe, I don't know. Cowboys probably maybe the best defense in the NFL. Who else could be the best offense? I mean, maybe the Bills. Yeah, maybe. They're, kind of one-dimensional, but hey. Whatever. Best offense versus best defense, and I can't wait to watch it, and you can't wait either. Sunday Night Football, Cowboys versus Eagles, and the best part about it is it's not just Cowboys versus Eagles Sunday Night Football, just because it's Cowboys versus Eagles. That's rivalry game, Sunday Night Football. No, this is Cowboys versus Eagles because they're 2 of the best teams in the NFL. And I'm telling you right now, you will not be disappointed. It will be an amazing game. Oh man, who I got winning? I got the Cowboys. I know it's at. Is it at Philadelphia? I don't know. I got Cowboys winning. I'll go 2013. That's my score prediction. Tennessee, Alabama score prediction next. Gonna make some Bama fans mad if Jalen Milroe plays. I don't know. If Rice plays, Tennessee could easily upset them either way. But hey, man, we're keeping this NFL. Jets on a blowout today. Oh, the Falcons. Oh, jeez. We're not even gonna get to that. It's okay though. It's okay. We're not even getting into that. But hey, uh, yeah, great game from the Cowboys, and yeah, peace and rise up. See y'all later.